What's up in the web? Hey, it's your boy. They call me 1 million. They call me 1 trillion. They call me Hundo. You know what I'm saying? They call me the magnificent one of the Xbox gaming community. I'm out here, man. What's going on? Fresh off the office. Probably I've been home for like 30 minutes, G. Been home for 30 minutes. I put it out there. I know people probably busy out in the street trying to get ready for New Year's. If you celebrate New Year's, no, ain't no tea. I got some tea over here, but no, I'm not drinking it today, G. My man Zinc said he wanted to get in, so I'm waiting on Zinc. Um, might do a show New Year's Eve. I'm gonna try to tailor to y'all Eastern Standard Time people, guys and girls, or binaries and sinaries, wherever you want to call yourself. Uh, I haven't talked with the fellas yet, but I'm thinking about doing something nice. I've been doing nice stuff all week, so I'm thinking about doing something nice. Like Hondo, why you doing something nice? Because people been doing nice stuff. I've been blessed. I'm trust me, I've been blessed. So when I get blessed, I like to bless other people. That's what I like to do. I'm like, damn, you on early. Hey, I'm home. I'm at the house. I'm at the crib, man. Let me cut my shit on the interweb. I only need to see the chat. I don't need to see me. I gotta cut this damn shit down anyway. But I know nobody wasn't planning on me being on here. Like, what you being on here so damn early, or? But I posted it on Twitter. I don't do Instagram. I don't do Facebook. I do the straight interweb Twitter. All y'all people saying y'all running off of Twitter, going to that other one, and y'all know where the funk is. It's Twitter. There we go. That's where the funk is, man. Y'all, I don't know why them people talking about I want to leave Twitter. I'm gonna get to the thing. Like I said, I'm waiting on my man on the Zinc. I'm finna see if I can get my man Flip money online on. He might be shit. Like I say, people be busy. It's 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, and it's 4:30 Pacific, and Hawaiian. I don't even want. It's 1:30. So, man, like I say, I got my whiskey, man. Like I say, I'm just happy to be here. I just thought about doing. I'm just sitting at the office. I said, shit. Let me try to put something together. Shout out to all the winners that I gave. I actually gave away 3 months of Xbox Ultimate to people. So I just looked at the people's money, and the people's money looking good. I gotta talk to the fellas. Might try to do something good for people. You know what I'm saying? For the community. Because like I said on YouTube, and a lot of people didn't got mad at me when I started to say this. How many of these big ass YouTubers with 100,000, 600,000, me that's really giving back, not stuff that they get for free out of their own pockets. Out of their own pockets. That's what I want to see. When you gonna give some shit away out your own pockets. I didn't see too many. I didn't. If there was, hey, I apologize to you. I ain't apologize for shit because I didn't see it, damn it. And I've been at the office for damn in the last 2 weeks. I got another week after this. Shout out to the boss lady. She let us off early. Bought the champizzle in the pieces. Y'all didn't see me on Twitter eating champizzle on Twitter. Champizzle in pieces and shit. I could have bought that champagne up the street. It was all right though. It didn't hit me because I'm not a champizzle guy. Not a champizzle guy. Unless it's a certain brand of champizzle, I'll drink it. But like I say, man, I'm here for the people. That's why I love doing this shit. Like, Hondo, what's up, man? I'm here for the people. I'm not here for all that rhetoric, all this. Should I get on certain people? Yeah, I'm like I said, I have plans this year. I'm in cahoots with myself and other individuals to do other things. You know what I'm saying? I know I love most of my people came from when I was just getting on certain YouTubers. Would I come back? It might. Would I come back and debate another YouTuber? I need that. I need that bread on that one, G. But shout out to, like I say, man. I'm like I say, it's gonna be other things on this channel. Like I say, me and Flip had a contest in 108 Dragons. Go check out 108 Dragons TV. I think he's done for the holidays. We'll go check him out. And he jump in. Like I go order some stuff I ain't never ordered, like some, some places I know, but I didn't have it in a while, but they don't know. And I order it and I top their ass. So Zink finna come in here. He's got to get his device. Zink got like 35 million. He got a $35 million he got a 35 million device and shit. Don't know how to use it yet. He the only one that got a Twitter and forgot his own Twitter password, and Twitter tried to give it to him 5 times. You're doing it right. But man, we gonna have Zink, man. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna get whoever, man, want to come through. Hey, my doors is open. I can fit 10 people. I can fit 8 more. I can fit 8 more people. I can fit 8 more people. And like, damn, Hundo, why you doing this? Because I just shaved my head, man. Shit. To save this motherfucker, man. Shout out to my Uber driver, man. That girl was beautiful than a motherfucker, man. I think she had a man. But I was like, damn. What's up with you? Man, y'all need to go check out. See, y'all y'all want to see somebody that rock out and play games and ain't with the crazy bullshit and all that. She ain't with that console war bullshit and nothing like that. Y'all need to go check out. I know her as Trinity, but y'all need to go check out the Warrior Game podcast. Y'all need to go check her out. She game. Man, I gotta get her with her on that Halo. Like I say, she games. She shows her gaming. She's gaming. She don't want to deal with none of y'all politics. She don't want to care about your life, your problems, and none of this. Play some video games. So y'all go check out, man. Y'all go click on anybody. Y'all just click on that link and go subscribe to her channel, man. Just subscribe to her channel. No, I ain't kind, man. That's what we're supposed to do. Am I right? We don't get a lot of that. That's what I'm trying to build now. And I told one of my secrets. That's what I'm trying to build now, where people don't have to worry about it. Like, okay, I see Trinity on. Let me blow up Trinity real quick. Let me go see this certain person on. That's what it's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to do. What people supposed to do, and we don't do it. I like she was on. I think she was on yesterday, but I actually I took one of them melatonins and went to sleep. I took one of them melatonins and went to sleep, and I saw her. She home. I see. Think about it. Y'all might know. I ghost. Sometimes I'll be ghosting y'all. I might don't even say anything. I might come in there. I hit a thumbs up. I might just go to this boom. I don't need to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's a good person in the community, man. She be telling you, I ain't with that. She'll tell you, I ain't with that bullshit. Leave me alone. I ain't with that console war shit. That's why I like when she put a line in the sand. She put a line in the sand and tell them, this is what I ain't, this is what I is, and this is what I ain't. Leave me alone. And and you don't got a lot. Oh, you say you don't know? Man, you got that $1 million phone, Zink. Microsoft just gave you $1 million phone. Right. Yeah. But no, that's what I'm trying to do. People don't understand. Like, damn. I had some people like, man, why do you ain't your intro media stuff? Why do you ain't boost that? Boost that all up. Because I had a plot. I'm plotting. I want to I want to have a community of gamers that look out this boom, 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 boom. Not stuck like, I gotta, no, you don't have to depend, like somebody see somebody, bam, somebody see somebody, boom, boom. That's how the Twitch people end up doing. Even though I go on Twitch, that's the only thing I can go on Twitch. People like, honey, go get you got money for a card. I don't feel like OBS and all that. I just want to go sometime. You know, you see, I don't care anymore. Like I play games anywhere I am, where I go. But that's what's wrong, especially as minorities. People want to say, why are you using the word minority? Because it's hard for us out there to get our names out there because everybody thinking we Tory Lanez or I'm Easy E. You know what I'm saying? You said what I'm looking for gaming wise in 2023. Everybody know what I'm looking for. Everybody know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that Starfield. Yeah. I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm looking for you to grow. I'm looking for you and your own man to grow, the people in your community to grow. That's what I'm looking for. I when somebody blow past me, I feel, I mean, I'm like, yes. Yes. I don't sit there and, you know, harp over stuff. If somebody, oh, I just got, that person got 5,000. Yes. 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 Because they ain't have to go down the path. I went down the path that nobody can come back from. You said that Forza? That Forza? I don't even want to talk about Forza right now, man. I don't want to talk. That's you and that Forza. And guess what, Zinc? I didn't buy it. I bought Forza. You know how they took it out the store? I got another way to get it, though, for like $17. Oh, I got another way to get it for that 17. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what I see in the community is people sit there and they get around people, and then when they feel like they grew, they just forget about who else that came up or who else was with them. No, if I go, everybody coming with me. I'm bringing everybody. Come on. You know, people sit there like, why you don't solicit yourself like that? Because I think I plateaued. I love what I do right now. Like, man, like I said, I got some stuff in plan for me. I'm worried, you know, flip. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Live wire with sense. Hey, I'm gonna put this way. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you guys I did something different. I can't tell you I made this promise to, because it ain't none of y'all business, but I made a promise to a person to say I won't drink during the week. And then we're like, you telling stories. If you ever see me in a video and I got a bag of candy or I got this, you know I ain't drinking. I only drink on weekends now. So I don't want to hear nobody, oh, he's sitting there and he drink. No, I drink on straight weekends, even though I don't even drink I actually toned it down. I actually like the sober life for once. The sober life been good to me. But this new year, I'm bringing it in right. I'm going to bring it in right. I don't want to do it. Let me see if I go find the flip money. So this is what I love about phones. Couldn't do this 10 years ago. You couldn't do this 20 years ago. Let's go. Call flip. Let me pause myself on that. He might be busy. He sleep. He sleep. So that's out of it. Out of the question. Let me see. He called me earlier. Let me see what he doing. I can just go right here. Cause like I say, I ain't gonna say this is my last. I ain't talked to the fellas yet. If it's my last, I'm gonna do something nice at the end. Hello? He like, what you doing? Oh, okay. I'm about to say you wanted to come in this podcast, but I ain't gonna handle your candle. Oh, you doing a cat? Yeah. No, but no, man, you 100 miles of running, man. Huh? You 100 miles of running. Go take care of your candle.
No, I'm saying you can send me the link while I'm driving. I don't know if I'm gonna come in and out, but it's fine. Send it to me. I'll try to pump it.
I'll try to send it to you right now.
All right.
All right.
No problem.
He. Yeah, like I say, man. Like I say, I'm gonna talk to the fellas. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know where to get it from. I hate. But like I said, man, I'm here for the peoples. I can find. It's the most powerful gamer. There we go. I send him a DM. Like I say, people running the streets. Like I say, man, it ain't easy doing going a live show. What's up with you? What's up, man? KOT Productions. What's good with you, man? Appreciate you coming by, man. I usually. What's good with you? Man, I appreciate everybody's coming by, man. Cause when I get on this subject, people, I might lose some friends. Now, I might lose some friends. Let me half fill my cup up. Like I said, I haven't had a drink in about real drink about 7 days. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. You know. Well, like I say, man, I don't know what line you see. See, I gotta go hunt I gotta hunt people down like the Red October. Because they usually don't think I'm home right now. Usually I'm not home if I went to the office. I just about to get off and be home. I want to be home. Man, I appreciate you checking out the show, man. I really do. I'm over here bullshitting. I'm trying to see. Nah, my man Beam was out in the street because I know he ain't playing no Roblox. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on with the show, man. Fuck it, I could do it on my own. Oh man, let's go, man. I've been seeing a lot of things on the interweb, man, since I've been at the office. And I saw one guy I came across from. I got him in my email. I'm gonna bring him up. Let me bring up his channel. I'm gonna bring it up. I want to bring it up on YouTube. Bring it up on YouTube. Because this man went 2 hours talking about Starfield. I'll let you do. This is some of the rhetoric. I actually come in this comment section. Miss K, Happy New Year. Everybody, y'all got to go. That's another, man, Miss K. Me and Miss K been in these trenches for a very long time. Man, y'all need to go follow Miss K, especially if you want to know, especially a woman, you want to know how to defend yourself. Hey, Miss K is man. Miss K is man. Man, I've been, damn, Miss K, we've known each other for damn near 10 years. Man, y'all need to go subscribe to Miss K. Like I say, y'all be sitting there like Hundo don't worry about my subscriber count. Trust me. Miss K was one that got the purge. She got purged. She was with it. Miss K was with it. Shit, more when I was with it. She wasn't even with the dumb shit I was doing at the time. But she always been with it. But she got that great purge that YouTube gave us. And some people said they were gonna slide with it, some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I like, man, like I say, she's a gamer. And like I say, when I see Miss K come on my phone, I said, oh shit, That's the one. That's a woman I would never piss off. Whoever is that old man, I know he better do her right, boy. You better, man. Man. But let me go pull up. Let me go pull up this young dude. This young, because everybody do stuff for clicks now. I just, I'll be seeing that shit. Share my screen. We're gonna go to tab, and we're gonna go to Starfield. Yeah, set the YouTube. Yeah, here we go. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't remove him. So this young man right here, this young man, this is how you get views on the interweb. Saying he was like Starfield. What his name is? I'm gonna give him a good shout out. I'm gonna shoot him out because I actually said something in this comment section. Refugee gaming. He got a good setup and everything. He talked about 2 hours, and he's going off of what people are saying. Really, he's going off of what Matt Booty was saying. My man said, "Oh my God, I don't know these dudes because I don't search my phone. Hears me say certain things, and it'll bring me up in my feed when I go on my home feed, especially in the morning on my way to going to the office. That's why I see the rhetoric, and I've been sitting there like this mother. But I'm like, the dude, where are you getting your factual evidence? It's actually he's a Tony Pony. I don't know who this dude is. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't. The guy is. He spent 2 hours talking about how Starfield was gonna get delayed, and I only can listen about a good. I ain't gonna lie, 7 to 10 minutes, and I had to put it down because I'm like, and I put in this comment section. No one paid you to think. And he got mad because people start thumbing it up. Yeah. I'm going to tell you about Twitter. This is what I do on Twitter. People get on Twitter. Sometimes I understand I got friends that with the smoke. I got some not with the smoke. I just scroll. I got some, I ain't going to even lie to you. I got perverted friends that like to show perverted things on the interweb. I just keep on scrolling up. Scrolling down, whatever platform you got. I use Plum on my phone, so I don't see a lot of stuff that's actually on YouTube. So if Trinity, if you like somebody's stuff, I would not see it because I don't use the YouTube app. I cut that out. That's something I have to do. I don't use the YouTube app. I use TweetDeck on my so a lot of stuff I do not see. I don't see if you do this or you looked on that person. Now, can I see that? Yes, I can on my TweetDeck, but I turned that off because a lot of stuff was looking nasty and I'm like, man, I was feeling bad about that person. And I was feeling something. What up with you, K9? K9, when you gonna give me on Monday nights, man? When you gonna give me on Monday nights? That's the guy, him and his damn crew, they are on it. They are on it. And when I say they own it, man, my man K, I don't pump nobody up. I don't pump nobody. I don't rep nobody unless I really believe in him. You know what I'm saying? I believe in him, or I sit there. I actually think about it. My man can go off at the beginning of the show. I might go play Halo for an hour, come back, and he's still going off. That's my man's. You know what I'm saying? But you want to talk about Starfield? And I'm like, for what? I'm like, we know Starfield gonna come out. Well, they pushed it back on this date. They pushed it back on that date. They pushed that. Okay, what game? You know that the world is still not healed. When the world is not healed, whenever the world is not healed, man, the world ain't healed. We everybody's still getting sick and doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But they feel like they can make money off this shit or money off of us. Like I say, man. Like I say, I fuck with this whole crew. What's your man? I've been trying to mess with him. It's about time's been off since, man. I've been off. Man, I've been off. Y'all know I've been off where I decided not to play video games and I decided to watch TV show out, man. What's that? The Best Man, the new Best Man joint that's on Peacock. Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about that one, but that's just fire, G. Because I love The Best Man. They used to call me Morris Chestnuttier, but you know what I'm saying? I'm too light to be Morris Chestnuttier, but I used to be, you know what I'm saying, on that level. And that show is fire. If you got Peacock, watch that. Watch it. It ain't even a mini series. It got like 18 episodes and they last an hour, and it's entertaining. You know, like I say, I actually took a break for 3 days. I didn't play nothing. I couldn't concentrate. I come home from the office, couldn't concentrate, especially if I can't shoot right. Even my boys thought it was something. And you got to be entertaining. See, think about it. I told you got to be entertaining. You got to do something on here to do something to keep on watching. If you don't watch it, ain't nothing to do. Man, that Best Man. I actually put it on Twitter like, bing. I had some people like, hey, I had some people on there go, hey, man, that is a good show. Yeah, but don't watch that with your girl because you know what you done done, and she gonna put it on this. I told my cousin he cannot watch that show until after the new year because I'm gonna get blamed on for a whole lot of shit I had nothing to do with. Because I'm supposed to be in Vegas right now, but I'm not in Vegas, but I'm supposed to be in Vegas. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I'm supposed to be in Las Vegas right now with him, but I'm not. I'm at home. And whatever go down, hey, go down. But I'm gonna get in trouble, and it's gonna be another watch. They're gonna have a spinoff. Like I ain't did shit. I ain't did shit. I was playing video games. I got my track record. That's why I record. That's why I like to go live. Like, hey, I wasn't there. I swear, if I take you to my auntie house right now, and I'm like, here you go, auntie. There goes something. Ain't you supposed to be in Vegas? I'm like, huh? Who told you that? I have to work. No, man, but like I say, man, I'm here to entertain. People sit there, oh, you're a YouTube content creator. No, I'm a YouTube entertainer. That's what I am, here to entertain. I want to make you laugh and be funny about this crazy, retarded bullshit. It's called gaming. This shit is off the chain. It's like, man, everybody wants a certain. Now, do I want Sony to fail? No. I don't want them to fail. Do I want them to take a dirt nap sometimes? Yeah. But shout out to my man Zobi70. That's my guy. He's the he is the PlayStation guy that turned Nintendo do. See, people don't understand how many people I rock out with. I rock out with PlayStation guy. I rock out with everybody. But he had said, like, man, I hear like Phil gave up and they lost. I said, for what? Starfield ain't come out? Redfall ain't come out? You see the acquisition they was making about Call of Duty? Call of Duty drowned every game that came out. From time that game, Call of Duty on its own killed then every other game. Oh, you see, High on Life had to wait till Christmas. They had to get a Christmas blessing. I love that game. High on Life is that's my game of the year. High on Life is my game of the year. And I just beat it the other night on accident because I was enjoying it so much and didn't realize it was over. I was mad when I saw the credits. It's over. It's over. No, it ain't over. And I enjoyed the game. Was the game super innovative? Was it something that we ever played before? No. But it had a story narrative. It kept you engaged. See, a lot of these games don't keep you engaged. You know, we didn't have a God of War. If I wanted to play God of War, I'd go buy me a PlayStation 4 or 5. That's what's wrong on both sides of the community. I'm talking about everybody. If you want to play the game, you go purchase it. Or get your ass a high-end PC that's gonna cost no. And I ain't like talking about PCs because my son, he's 16 years old and he got into the PC world, and it cost me about $100,000 to upgrade his damn PC, and it was only a year old, trying to keep up with the Joneses. And the only reason I did it, because he's doing something. He's doing something other than gaming. He's doing video editing for people like me. You know, I told him he want to charge me. I said, "How you gonna charge your pop to video edit my shit?" You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't throwing jazz. Come on, really. So you want to get in, man? Hey, you come in, man. You come in and defend yourself. This shit is wide open. You come in and defend yourself. You my guy. But like I said, man, if shit can't be entertaining, I don't know what to watch. Like I say, the realist is my guy. Like I say, man, I got a bunch. It's sometimes I hate to say names because I forget about certain people, and they're like, "You forgot about me, motherfucker? Fuck you, damn sensitive ass person. You sensitive. You don't forget about the ladies though, because I'm a man. Why should I forget about the ladies? I'm a man. Do you see a ring on his finger? Nope. Know what I'm saying? No, really, I'm just trying to get you in the ball because really thought I kicked him and that I muted him and I kicked him off out of my thing. I didn't do it. But I got him out of YouTube jail. I told him I'm gonna get him out of YouTube jail, and I got him out of YouTube jail. I'm gonna get you out of YouTube jail. Hey, I'm gonna put this way: a lot of you guys' podcasts get me home because I swear I only work. If I get on the freeway right now, probably I can get to work in 20 minutes. I get off work, man, it's about like an hour and 10. You start getting depressed around that motherfucker. And you're like, man, somebody say something ignorant to you, you might say something nasty to them. But if you get a good podcast on, like I say, K9 can get me on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? My man Techno Blast can get me. He got me through yesterday. With the realist or the day before. I don't know. I'm forgetting about my days. You know. Like I say, man, I'll just be hitting here having fun. See, this is supposed to be fun, man. Supposed to be, kicking back, chilling, just talking shit. People, they want to throw all these numbers that they don't understand. Now, I got to get on all these regurgitators out there that act like they know what these frames per second to do, or what these TVs does, or what this and that. 108 Dragons, I'm not talking about you, so I want you to shut the fuck up right now. Do not call me, because I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the general public. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be, hey, I try to come support everybody. And when it comes to this Xbox shit, well, Phil Felder's, tell me what Phil Felder's on. What did Phil Felder's on? Because you didn't get no fucking Starfield. You didn't get no motherfucking Dead. They would have got ate up. Why would you? You're purchasing, after I got off thing. See, we're purchasing a fucking Call of Duty joint. So why would you rain on your parade? We know couple of what do you call that? The other joint from Bethesda. We know that's not gonna hit like that. Everybody's not gonna play that. That game gonna last a month. It's gonna go. No, in this case, sometimes he be going. He know his shit, but sometimes he going too far. Then he gonna get mad at me, and he gonna get mad at me, and he gonna get mad at me tonight. Shout out to 108 Dragons TV, man. That's my brother, man. We're gonna be out here at E3. Hope to see Miss K at E3. Hope to see Trinity at E3. See the realest at E3. See all the homies at E3. No, y'all cannot. Everybody cannot come to my motherfucking house. No. No. Everybody can't come to my house. I hear they tell you them great stories. Yeah, that was a great story. No. Like I say, what Field? Like I say, I want to know what the fuck Field has done. He gave you Japanese games. Why y'all out there playing the personas? I played the persona, the fighting game. I already had it before they even put the shit on the joint. So what did Phil fail? I'm playing what was that? Crisis Core. I was playing that shit. I went live on it. I went live on Twitch, looking like a straight bitch. And I went on there and I played the shit. And my own man was like, man, that shit look rock. That shit look like bullshit. You said we going? Hey, like I say, the people that really rock out with me, I try to do the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I swear I wish everybody. I know y'all tired of hearing about this story, but we go to the Spire. That's the highest lounge in North America. I didn't know. I live in LA and didn't even know this existed until about 5 years ago. My man, shout out to my man Megatron, my man Xbox Junkie, and all the rest of the crew. They brought I'm like, man, we had to take, I think, 3 elevators to get up there. It was lovely. But the last time we went up there, it was all love. You know? It was all love. And that's what I would want. That's what I be wanting. You know, I gotta drive around everywhere. I hate that shit. That's what that'd be killing me. That kill me. Shout out to the Iron Lords. You know, we went out to the compound all the way in Oxnard, California. Never again. Unless it's in the daytime. Not driving Oxnard. They head man. Y'all know who he is. He's bald head too. Y'all know who he is. Hit me on my chest like, bring your ass to the compound. All right. And got to the compound, man. And the compound was nice. It was nice. It was nice. But I'm not driving all the way to Oxnard no more, man. That's Oxnard, man. If I drive to Oxnard, that's halfway to Vegas. I might as well go to Barstow and then check my ass into Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But shit. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to know how Phil felt this. Phil gave us all these games in Game Pass. How he felt this? How did Phil feel this? How did he feel this? Because we don't have nothing to throw back at. Man, who's still, man, I'm still playing Halo. I play Halo. At least, I ain't gonna lie, at least 3-5 times a week. I don't play, I never was a Gears of War multiplayer guy. Never was not. That's how I met 108 Dragons. Playing Gears of War, and we ended up becoming friends because I wanted just to kill him. I still want to kill him. You know, all the, like, man, what about man, I'm gonna get on my own community, the Xbox community, because y'all say y'all want these things, but y'all don't support them. Y'all don't. Y'all don't support them. I spend $60 for Crisis Core, a PSP game, a PSP game. All right, I got you, Relis. A PSP game. PSP. Let me get the Relis in here. I don't know if he went in over Xbox. I don't want to put him over Xbox. I hate my keyboard broke. I ain't gonna tell you why my keyboard broke. That's G14 classified. I don't know why I didn't buy one. I don't know why I didn't buy one because I don't know. I've just been I've been on some other shit. Uh oh man. Sinus is messing with me now. Hey, y'all see him full 100. Let me see, get his name right. There you go. All right. All right, I sent it to you on Twitter. Now we got the storm. What's up with you, man? What's up with you, rolling? You talking about the marketing? What marketing failed? That's why I want to understand what marketing. How their marketing failed and their games are up there. How their marketing failed. Game Pass is the marketing because you don't see it. You guys, a lot of people not into sports. You watch football all day on Sundays and on Mondays. You're going to see nothing but Xbox. I don't see what's going on Twitter. I don't see what's going on Twitter because of, on YouTube because I have YouTube Premium. Shout out to YouTube for shooting me out. I ain't got to pay for the motherfucker. They did something good for me. Shit. And like I said, I don't see ads, but I know it's ads that's out there. I know it's a bunch of ads that's out there. We're gonna see if we can get Zinc back in here. We got Zinc in here. Probably redestruct his phone. We hear a little something out of him. Zinc, Decepticon. He probably plug up his $35 million earphones and shit that just go up in his ear. Oh, give me a second. My sinuses is getting to me, Jay. Let's go. We got He-Bot. Now He-Bot want to power in. You know what I'm saying? We got He-Bot in the building.
Hey, what's going on, Zay?
You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear me?
What's going on, honey?
You say, but they didn't. Okay, we got the brothers in the man. Hey,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What up, fellas?
What's going on?
Man, we got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, man, I've been talking shit. With y'all, man, y'all having happy Merry Christmas and I don't know about y'all New Year.
Bro, did you just say Christmas with a B?
Yeah. A lot of people go check that one.
I forgot you was Triple OG.
Can you guys hear me?
No,
we can hear
you.
My brother car broke down the other day. The day before yesterday, and he was like that.
Y'all can't hear me?
Packages and shit.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can? Okay, good. I'm just gonna leave it like that then.
Yeah, I told you be doing too much. You be like Flip.
Dude, man, I don't know what happened. I was trying to get on Sean's show, and he had some whack garbage going, and it just messed my phone all up.
Man, that boy had melon. Melon is trash.
I don't know what happened, man. I just like to have my audio good when I'm on somebody's show. I never want to be the problem. So, but anyway, man, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna leave my phone alone before I'm just gonna not do nothing.
You leave that to me, Zink. I always have audio problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Hebot driving all around New Jersey and shit. You know.
Yeah. Doing my moonshining again.
Oh, that's he
I'm
bot.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. What's up, Realist? What's going on,
happening?
brother? How are you, puppy?
Mario, how about yourself?
We're here, man. That's all that matters. God, we blessed that we're here. You know?
Hey, it was funny. It's funny that you on the show. Nah, honey, bro. Look, when that happened, bro, it was cause like, all right, I noticed you had E-Rock as your moderator, right? And I noticed that, and I remember he had a problem because I said
I never had
that.
I never had no
Not
thing
you,
about it.
not you.
Mhm.
E-Rock is a moderator. So
Mhm.
like I assumed that it was him. I was like, man, tell that dude to let me back in. Cause he didn't like
no.
he didn't but he hold it real quick. Cause he didn't like it that I said that y'all didn't buy an Xbox to play Pentiment and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cuss over here, right? All right. So look, I said, man, y'all didn't buy an Xbox to play that shit, man. You will play it. It's fine. Dude did a whole show for 30 minutes, but he didn't want to talk to me. He didn't want to talk to me about it. So I thought it was him that blocked me, not you, because me and you. I mean, shit. I figured you'd come to me with something, but nah. So I think he cool now. He didn't want to talk to me, but he gave me a shout out. But it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, man. E-Rock is not
Xbox.
going. He ain't gonna do you like
I'm gonna
that.
put it this way.
Hey,
Oh no, man! The dude, hey, you heard what he said? He called me a fake nigga and all kind of other shit.
I missed all that. But
Yeah,
no, man.
because the thing is, bro, like they had parents came on the show.
Oh, I know. Hey, I remember that because we had a show after that.
Right.
And Hebot knows because I was mad at Hebot. I was very, very angry at Hebot. And our next show, I let Hebot have it. And Hebot was trying to tell me, you know, he was giving him respect about what he knows. And I was like, I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, Hebot. And he finally said, what? I said, okay, what can Paris teach you? And Hebot said nothing. I said, now let's continue with the conversation. That dude can't teach Hebot shit. And you know,
that was my problem with you that night, Hebot. Y'all telling this like coming to this dude's like we need a champion, bro. Nobody, real quick, bro. I say this real quick, bro. Nobody can touch you, bro. It's you and the other cat and the other cat that does the show with us. Y'all dudes can't nobody teach y'all nothing. So y'all don't need to be kissing anybody's ass about nothing. You're a teacher. You're a champion in this community, bro.
Right, but I don't. You know, realist. I don't try to. I guess be like I don't try like to gas myself up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and I love and I appreciate.
Man. And you don't even like to come
that everybody gives me the respect. But I tell people, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. What I was trying to tell Zinc, like I was trying to do in the show, but it was a lot of us, so it was hard for everybody to say what they had to say. Is what I was trying to tell him is that he had a platform, right? That people follow him much bigger.
And that's where I wanted to cut you off at. He knows he has a platform. And like 100 was about to say, somebody in the chat said something about marketing, and 100 was about to say they didn't give us enough. You know, I mean, they try and do everything they can, and what finally Phil Spencer and those guys realize. And what I've been on the slick side telling them all along, I said, I've been telling them this for a long time. You can never appease these guys. They're always going to come up with some brand new shit. And they're always going to harp on it. Like,
but that's what I was trying to say. That he comes off as hypocritical.
Here's my criticism of the way you came about it, and you know how much we like you. And if the realist wasn't on that show, and if he didn't come to Paris like that, dude, I guarantee you I would have flipped out. I would have flipped out on everybody. But since he went so hard,
I was trying to get to the point where he's coming off as a hypocrite. And I'm just saying
he's a super hypocrite.
Can I say something to everybody? I don't give a fuck if you got negative 1,000 subscribers like Hebot got.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? If you got negative 1 trillion like I got, because I'm a Laker fan, you know we probably getting our ass right now. Like why you ain't watching the Lakers? Fuck them right now. I still rep them though. Nobody's better than nobody. That's what we all equals. We all equal. This a playing field is equals. And nobody wants to say that. You can go get Richard Land. Man, I didn't been in the camps where dudes are sitting there with this lost like, no, talk the shit.
But yeah, I don't like when cats get. I don't like for cats to get starstruck, man. Especially you, Hebot. I don't like for people to get starstruck around
you. Let's talk that shit.
Because, bro, like me and you, we talked for 2 days, man. At least 5,000 characters. Just me praising you because for all this time I've been listening to you, but I've never interacted with you, bro. Like you know more than anybody. I had to tell my wife about you, bro. I said, man, that's the one cat I wouldn't even try to argue with, bro, because he has more knowledge about this stuff. Like I have tidbits about certain things, and you can go into detail. Like you are truly a gaming historian, bro.
I love you for that, and I really respect that. But I always, like I said, I tried. Everybody I try to be around with.
Don't understand. Hebot knows the director of the director that's kid finna piss in 5 minutes.
Anybody that be around me, I try to pass on what I know because I want everybody to be on my level as well. I want people to know just like me. You know what I mean?
On that level.
I know, but that's what I try to do is what I'm saying.
It's no magnanimous. Ain't nobody on your level, Hebot.
Well, I am. I'm older than Hebot. I'm older than Hebot with his young ass. Hebot is a young ass joker. And I was playing Atari before his eyes was open.
And bro, I listen to you too. Ain't nobody touching Hebot.
And let me tell you something.
Hebot was sitting there putting the circuit boards together for the first Pong joint.
And let me tell you something, dude. And that's why I wanted Hebot. That's why I wanted Hebot to go straight at Paris. Because I want sometimes I don't waste no time.
I was trying to work my way up there.
But see here, but
I couldn't.
But Hebot,
because of a lot of stuff going on.
Hebot, my point is,
what Paris we talking about?
Paris motherfucking Lily, and I'm gonna tell you something, dude. I love
Paris. It's a bunch.
Like I said, 100.
It's one.
It's just one. Hey, thank you. See how the realist just said, cut in. It's just one.
I don't be in the bullshit.
100 stop. You do know Paris Lily. He was on with the very first YouTuber that we all started listening to. What's his name? The Puerto Rican. Danny Garcia. Danny.
I ain't never listened to no Danny. I don't know about no Danny Garcia.
Yes, you do. What's the name of that show? What's the name of his show? He'll know his show. What's the name of that show?
I forgot the name. No one's doing. I forgot the one where Phil did the interview with them for the first time.
For the first time. It was the first time.
The one ain't doing Xbox.
Danny Pena.
Pena, yeah.
Danny Pena. And here, let's get to it though. But like years ago, I used to listen to that show all the time. And Paris is so full of shit. One time he didn't play Halo 4 because his boy Plawson on the show said, and Plawson don't like it. I'm not even playing it. I'm like, motherfucker, what? I'm like, dude, it's only one dude that's been gaming longer than me on the entire internet, and that's this dude, Zinc Griffin, that he's 2 years older than me. And we played Pong and all that shit in the 70s, going up from Atari to what we hear right now. And the thing is, we never missed a year. But when Paris was talking that shit, dude, what I wanted, when Hebot was on that show, I kid you not, dude, I shut everything down. And I put my hands together and I'm staring at the wall like I'm actually watching TV and shit. I'm like, he about to slam this motherfucker's head. Because I didn't even watch, I take time off to watch E3. Flight Simulator was up. When I saw Paris doing the narration for Flight Simulator.
You already talking about that Paris.
Listen, man, I turned my whole shit off. I turned everything off. He
ain't no Top Gun fan like that. He's a wannabe.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, man, I turned.
He know nothing about them aviator class. Man.
Hey, let me tell you something. 100.
I don't know nothing about what 100 doesn't like. 100 doesn't like.
100. Let me tell you something. I was so excited when that segment came up, and when I saw he was gonna be doing the whole thing. I turned my phone off so hard I thought I deleted everything on my phone. I totally shut everything down.
Yeah, but see, that's why you guys need to be here. when you go to E3, you guys need to be in the motherfucking game.
Can't, man.
Hey, yo, we're gonna be there, bro, but you better let us in.
Hey, you know what? 100.
I'm gonna let you in. I don't know about these other two motherfuckers.
Hey, 100. You know something, man? I'd love to be at E3, but my daughter is a softball player, dude. She plays from all the way through the summer.
You can go take her stuff. You can take it, man.
Bro, I don't miss no games.
Zink, you know what? I ain't gonna say my other. I got to talk to my fellas about that. But Realist, you here? I got you, my guy. You know, you come. I got you. You got to get your own hotel because everybody. This ain't Hotel 100 no more.
Oh no, man! I know my way around LA. But yo, no, my thing, man, is like my problem is not even with Paris. My problem is with our community, man. Because
I agree with that too.
When you have a guy to say what he said about Killer Instinct, and still maintain credibility, I have a problem with that. That's when the community should have responded. It's not for me to go into this dude and look like a clown because the guy is savvy, right? He came in onto the show and completely disarmed everybody.
And you said that. I commended you so much for doing that.
Well, like I said,
he's savvy. I was listening to y'all, man, because what you were doing was you were trying to get him to champion a cause. You were trying to get him to tell the people who would never listen to him or anybody else when it comes to saying anything positive about Xbox. There's nothing that he can say. There's nothing that Phil Spencer can say. These people are still going to have an issue. So leave him and his in-between self in his lane over there, because I rock with guys like you, Hunter. Even though E-Rock said what he said, I still rock with the cat because what he stood for in the beginning was Xbox. I'm looking to mesh with Xbox people. So when you got a guy who shows his hand that way, why are we still trying to pull him to us when he's telling us that's not what he wants to be?
What I was trying to do was to set him up in his own bullshit, but because I was in legal show, legal. The first thing he's telling me, keep it kosher, don't get crazy. I was like, all right, well, I was going to try to do it little by little, but because there were so many people and then everybody else is doing this stuff, like, well, shit. I was just trying to be respectful to Legal's podcast because,
I'm going to tell y'all a story about Hebot. I'm going to tell you, this is a story how humble Hebot is.
He is, man. He's too humble at times. That's why I wanted to cuss his ass out.
Yeah, he's humble.
It was a time.
I try, man.
We gonna mention the asshole name. I was like a day before getting a copy of Quantum Break. I was a day up. We was with an asshole. I ain't gonna mention his name. Fuck him. Fuck Iron Wolf, bitch ass nigga. I said it. He got an early copy. He got a review copy. My man, Hebot does not disrespect anyone. Hebot heard me cutting my hair earlier. Well, I was like, oh, hey, coming back. I'm like, he hear me going, cutting this shit off. He was asking them questions just about the game. And
I remember.
He stopped the feed and go say something, and I felt something back because I ain't as old as Hebot, I'm in my prime, but I ain't old as he. But I felt something. I'm like, this man ain't disrespect you. He asking you questions. And
I remember.
He actually say, hey, Hunter, I ain't got nothing to say about it. And I'm like, I'm about to bust your ass in tomorrow anyway because I got the game. I got the hard copy tomorrow.
Right.
You working for digital, so I can go, and I ain't under no NDA. So that's how I knew how Hebot is humble and don't want to step over feet. But sometimes is Hebot, you got to sit there and get that motherfucker the soul. You got that motherfucking, you got the soul of Hebot around your shoulders. Pull that motherfucker.
I got you.
Stop that mother man. Because sometimes people go. You can give people respect as much as they can, but when you sometimes hey, I'm not a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what I want to say. If I'm in a party or something, I'm gonna say something I want to say to a motherfucker. So he was like, hey, you see, I said everything to the other critter. He was like, oh man, I ain't got nothing to say. I said, and when I told you, I said, I called you Hebot. I said, Hebot, fuck him.
I remember.
All right, Hip-Hop, go ahead and say your piece, man. We tired of interrupting you, dude. Go ahead and say your piece and get this shit off your chest.
All I'm getting right now.
I'll see you at 7-Eleven later, and I'll fuck you up. Go ahead.
That's my guy.
All I'm getting is love, regardless whether it may sound like it's not. I know you guys are just giving me the love. You just, like I said, I know I don't need to prove myself to nobody because I know what I can do. People seen it. And it's just natural. It's not something I make up. It comes naturally because I know it, right? So when I try to do stuff, I try to do it because I already have a bad rap where people are like, oh, that motherfucker, you can't talk to him. He's a toxic this, he's that.
I got just as many as you.
Right. I know, but I'm saying, so when I try to do something, right? Because speaking to somebody like him, regardless whether I put him in his place, people will be like, oh, you see this, and that's why we don't fuck with that dude because he just needs to that because people follow and give like Realist said, they give him credibility even though he himself exposed himself and showed that he's not real or that he's not credible or that he's a hypocrite basically, and that's what I was trying to do. But I was trying to do it and set him up slowly by telling him and asking him certain things. But because there was so many people talking, I wanted to be respectful also to the other fellas that were talking. And they started doing but this, so I was like, look, if I come off as the one doing the harsh reality, right, towards the dude, then it's going to make me probably look like more of an asshole, even though I'm not trying to be an asshole. He gets what he should get what he deserves because of what he done.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing some eggnog. My bad.
Yeah, I got you. But I mean, like I said, I never take anything I know when you guys speak about me, the way you say things is all love, and it comes from a place of good and no malice because you guys respect me, and that's something that means the world to me because that's all I ever wanted is for people to see the reality of who I am as a person, that I'm real, that I don't fake the funk, or that I don't just play the role. It's I'm genuine, right, with everyone, or at least I try to be, right. And and like I said, like when I do things, even with E-Rock, like he'll say things that he gets off the cuff, and I'm like, like it may sound that way, but I know how E-Rock is. E-Rock that's his style, that he does things, even though he may not mean it in a messed up way. But I tell him, when you do certain things, be off camera, obviously, it might come as as you being a fucked up individual, let's say, right? But I know him as a person, like genuinely, like I know Other Zinc, like I've known 100 for many years, and even the Realist, I never spoke to him, but we always talked on Twitter, and he always does nothing but give me respect. Like he said, he gives me praises, and I respect him so much for that. And I tell him, dude, like I'm so humbled that you think of me that highly in that regard, because it's hard it's hard for me, right? In the years that I've been doing this, to get that real respect and genuine, thoughts of people that really think of me in a positive way in this YouTube and community, is really hard for me to get that from people. It's been few and far between. But
I'm gonna tell you a secret. You don't need no respect for nobody. You should already feel like you respect.
Nope.
Right. I got you. But I'm speaking.
I'm gonna put it this way. When I wake up in the morning, I wash my face. I feel like I'm the baddest motherfucker on the valley.
Ever. You 100, nigga. You should feel that way. And Flip Money ain't shit. I see him in the chat. He should be on this damn set right here. He ain't shit.
I know what
I played the nice role for. Yeah. I could say about a couple years ago. I tried to play it. No, I gotta be me. And like I said, everybody likes me like what I'm doing.
Right.
You need to get your shit together and be you. Fuck the rest.
Right. I've always been cautious ever since I had the incident with Alex.
You might need a tag team partner to say, hey, go dog walk that motherfucker.
Hey, 100 is right. Hey, Hebot, let me tell you something, dude. One time I was playing Gears, and I'm the engineer. I think I'm in the top 5 engineers in the world. Okay.
Right.
And I had to save everybody. And you came on, it was either E-Rock's show, Sega Man, or I want to say it was Sega Man.
Right.
And you were so mad about something, and you just came in there going off.
Right.
And I had to concentrate because as an engineer, you have to kind of position the defense of the fort to save the board. And
Right.
you were going off so hard, I almost fucked up the game at like wave 48, and we were on a roll on master. And you were going so hard. I mean, it was boom, 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 boom,
Right.
boom.
Right.
You weren't nice about shit. You just walked in and just started throwing haymakers. Just went in,
Right. Right.
just slapping the taste out of everybody's mouth. I know they thought they had COVID because they couldn't taste shit. It was the funniest thing, and I almost fucked the game up, dude. I almost fucked the game up, and it would have all been my fault. But that's how you should do, man. You know, you just walk in there and just start slapping the taste out motherfuckers' mouth.
Right.
That's why I'm glad I ran into first Dr. Vodka. Well, 100. I snuck on the show. Dr. Vodka introduced me to everybody. I snuck up on E-Rock's pod. Yeah, that's where I got the shit from. I got the shit from 100. 100 was just pulling motherfuckers from the chat. And that's why I started saying, hey, man, I represent everybody from the chat.
Anybody want from the chat, you can man.
Yeah, it's some smart people in the chat, man, that don't get no rep. I rep them niggas.
Right. No, but like I said, 100, I mean, Sync, I can do that easily all the time when it's necessary.
But he bought. Just say that's not you.
Right.
Just say that's not you.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Exactly, it's not him. But we're gonna help him. We're gonna help this one because we need this motherfucker out here.
They ain't you.
I'm not going nowhere, guys. I'm
hey man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna make a confession right here.
This and that.
I'm gonna make a confession. This motherfucker, the realist, he saved me. Because when Paris was on there, man, I'm like, it was slipping. You know how you have a win? You know, you up 10 and, you know, it's a minute to go in the game and you wind up losing by 1 or 2. It's the worst loss ever. That's how I felt this game going until the realist stepped up and he was like, nah, I'm not going to let this shit slide. I kid you not. I said this on E-Rock show. My kids are number 1. How I make a living is number 2. Third is video games, and don't shit else matter after that to me. Okay. I mean, and when the realist stepped up in that show and saved the world, I felt like he saved the world right there, man. I mean, because I was down. I'm like, damn, if these motherfuckers fall, we done. You know, we were losing the game, dude. I was looking around. I was like, well, it's over. You know, I'm looking around, and then the realist showed up, just like, nah, fuck that.
Well, because it was, but you know what it is, man. And I like to call things as they are, bro. My man's. We got starstruck, you know. So like we forgot the whole reason. Yeah, you too. And that's why I told you, you know, because legal kind of try to do what legal does and try to shut me down. I'm like, yo, look, he's a guy, man, and he's very savvy. So you don't want to be the guy, like you said, to just go at him head first. Because he's gonna look like a guy who's just being a matador.
Right.
But the thing is, everybody was a little starstruck because he came and nobody knew he was coming, and so let's give him respect. We can be respectful, okay? But the thing is, we're Xbox guys. This is an Xbox channel, and when we have a guy who's on Xbox stages, who shows that he cares more about PlayStation and taking a dump on Xbox at every turn. Some of that stuff that we need to check some of that stuff. Right. That was my problem.
Realist like this.
No, you did the right thing, but see, you've been doing more shows with legal, so for you to do it, it was actually I guess you felt more comfortable, right?
I hate interrupting you, but for the last time, dude, they invited you on there because like 100 says, just like, but he listen, they invited you on there because like 100 introduced you as the world's most powerful gamer. Dude, that's a great name. They invited you on because they respect your verbiage. Okay, so walk in there just like you kicked the door in and you almost made me fuck up that game to help them win, to get the 50 waves of Horde. They respect you because of what you know And that's why you were in that platform anyway. So the next, it's going to be another time. Just walk in there and it's like, hey, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how they want it at the boardroom. They don't want any fluff.
I honestly, like I said, I was honestly trying to build up to that, but I was trying to do it in a sneaky way.
Dude. Your personality is that. But it's sometimes when, like, my mother is the nicest
come in there with the gloves
off. My mother's the nicest person on the planet. She's the second smartest person I've ever met. And it's not because she's my mother, but when her voice changes, back the fuck up. Because it's gonna be bad news all over the place, and just run for the fucking hills, dude. And she's 78,
you're
and it's still
sometimes
bad.
You just gotta come in there with the gloves off. Absolutely, I agree.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you what Realist is talking about is this. I always give. This happened a long time ago, and I'm going up to this gas situation that happened a couple weeks ago or last week.
That dude is.
I respect the Iron Lord so much because their story mimics my life and how we grew up playing games, from electric car racing sets when we were 3 years old to video games to today. It's the same crew. Everyone is still alive. We still game like we did when we were 3 years old. Okay. And when Ryan McCaffrey came on the Iron Lords years ago, I put in the chat, and this is when I always commented on the Iron Lords. I put in the chat, I'm going to listen to the show, but I'm going to stand down and not comment today out of respect for you guys. I didn't say one fucking word the rest of the show because I can't stand Ryan McCaffrey's lying bitch ass. I can't stand that motherfucker. Okay.
Right.
So I didn't say shit. Gas, I was on dirt.
Tell people this, y'all can't get mad at Ryan.
No, 100. Yes, you can. Because one thing.
Hang on. The Ryan is on. You gotta understand where he works at and all that other stuff.
Hey, 100, I knew you were gonna say that. Let me tell you something. 100. Let me tell you something.
He ain't like us. He got to feed his family.
Hey,
I don't listen to IGN.
Well, 100. Let me tell you something. 100. Where I'm from, 100, just like you, and maybe some of us on this chat, and some of us in the chat, and some of us on this panel. Where we're from, you don't last long when you're faking the funk. That's true as fuck.
That's a fact.
I don't care what. Listen, let me tell you something. It's this one. You know, I'm a subcontractor. It's this one massive general contractor here. That motherfucker pissed me off one too many times. I don't care if I have $0. Fuck that company. I'll never do shit for them as long as I live. Okay, it's a certain standard I have. I'm not just to make a and if you don't have a 100
doesn't have a standard.
100, if you don't have a standard, be ready to get criticized because I'm coming the fuck at you.
Let him get the free smoke.
That's cool. So when you say,
I don't even. Man.
I get it, 100, I get it. But one thing I'm not going to let them do is run me off my porch. I love gaming.
How they going to run you off your porch when they ain't even on
But what I'm
porch?
saying is 100, he has a prominent voice.
You run on their porch.
100?
You going to run on their porch.
100, let me tell you something. He has a prominent perch.
Yeah.
And when he says to me, 100, here where I'm going. He had the ear. And I notice I said he had the ear of the hierarchy at Xbox. Now it has waned, and it has waned because motherfuckers like the Realist, myself, Hebot, and those of us that won't stop coming at you. They hear the real Xbox people now. Over top and that's why let me pick on somebody. Sega Man's favorite boy, Jeff Keighley. Phil Spencer didn't give him shit at his show, and everybody blew up. All of their cronies blew up saying, oh, this show had 100 million views. Phil Spencer said, fuck y'all. We tried to be nice by giving you shit, Jeff. Now we ain't gonna give you shit. And this is how factually I can prove.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah,
check this out, Hebot. Factually, his show don't mean shit. You know why? Phil Spencer didn't give him a damn thing. Weeks later, what happened? High on Life blew the fuck up. And E-Rock was hyping High on Life when I first met you motherfuckers on the show. Okay,
Right.
he was hyping that shit back then. He didn't give. And they said, "What happened?" I don't see how High on Life did this well without Jeff Show, because Jeff Show don't mean shit. And Phil Spencer gave you the first sign of Jeff ain't shit when he dropped that heavy ass Xbox One X on his head, and he didn't know that shit was coming to his show. Dude, see, marketing is underneath. You don't see the buildup of marketing. You can't see it. What people are talking about is advertising. Marketing is built to market a product for future growth within a given market. That's the way we were taught that shit at school, dude. But I'm glad he didn't give Jeff shit. I hope he never, because all of the people that were hating Phil Spencer, notice this thing. They were part of that same crew that were trying to kill E3 and hype up Jeff. It's that same fucking
Jeff is the first one. He's really trying to act like E3 is irrelevant.
See, think about it. See, y'all looking for the shit from afar. I look for the shit in. I can't say what he about knows a couple of, you know what I'm saying? He knows something. But like I say, sometimes I'm like, calm down. Y'all need to y'all ain't need to go that far. E3 wasn't going nowhere. Just like they were saying. Well, Xbox should have been marketing at the Game Awards. Well, y'all didn't say the same shit when PlayStation, Nintendo wasn't at E3.
Yeah. Right. Hey, 100. Right. The reason we knew E3 wasn't going anywhere, Phil Spencer said we will always support E3. That is Microsoft. So the deal is done. Okay. When he said that means there will always be an E3, period.
We saw as soon as the E3 kind of came back the way it did last year, how the numbers and the attendance was still high. No, and it was on a very different.
Let's hang on. Before what y'all call it, the pandemic, the motherfucker.
Right, 100 said it at his show. 100 said there was more people there than in any other E3.
The motherfucker sold out every niggas was fucking around. Yeah, I used the word nigga, because I am a nigga.
Yeah, especially when you're talking to Flip and get that hard ER going.
People were sitting there, thinking about it, I can't tell you got in trouble, but they were actually sitting there printing badges to get in E3.
Right.
They were printing badges. I can't tell you the date of the time because they ain't no.
They were selling fucking tickets retarded expensive. Yeah.
But y'all don't understand. E3 sells out every year. So I want to sit there and you listen to the most sperm waves. And all them other dudes.
He got me calling him that shit.
Oh yeah, hey,
but 100.
I think
100. What up? Real quick, a lot of people don't even understand that like E3 is bigger than just games, right?
Absolutely.
They're aligned with governments, right? E3 is not going anywhere. That's why Microsoft will always be there to support it. That's why Sony will eventually work their way back. They're an American company now. Nintendo has an American branch. They'll all slowly work their way back.
Yep. And like realist, you said that was a different angle. It is. And furthermore, the realist is with E3, it's the only gaming event that's supported by all of your major news sources. In Chicago, we got like 5 or 6 networks. They all have 2, 3, 4 representatives at E3. Every single station in Chicago. Okay.
Right.
Now think about that. How many news outlets covered the Game Awards show? Not a fucking soul. Dude. Hey, check it out.
This is what I want to explain to everybody. Jeff Keighley just had the backing and the money for the Game Awards show. They don't have a governing body. So it's not like the Grammys. It's not even like the ESPYs.
No. Right.
Like none of these. It's not even like
he goes out and looks for sponsors that help him.
You know what I'm saying? Who had the best Christmas tree of the other year?
Right.
They're not up on there. But people sit there, well, they have, I heard people tell me, well, they have the looking. They can have the looking, but think about it, the looking glass is wrong. Why nobody telling them wrong?
Right.
So I'm like, what are you doing? What is your governing body? And then
E3 comes up in the news.
This is one reason I didn't go. I could have went to the Game Awards. Everybody, I want to know I could have went to the Game Awards. I didn't go.
If you would have went to that Game Awards 100, you would have been the fuck out of the community, dude. I would have had people type a 1 in the chat if they wanted 100 to fuck out of here.
And Jeff Keighley would have kicked him out.
Jeff Keighley is
right. The realest one. They would have said, Jeff would have said, 100. What the fuck you doing in here? He would have stopped the show and everything. It's like, hey, get this motherfucker out of here.
Right, right.
No,
yeah, but like going back to what you were saying earlier, to 100, bro.
Guys on a certain different level. You can meet Jeff Keighley. You can meet all these guys. They on a whole different level. What they propose on the interweb. When I met what you call that? When I met Ninja Theory, I was like, wow, I was shocked. Like, y'all made this and this and that. I was in Paul. Like, man, I want to, man, what do, like I say, we still communicate with Ninja Theory from this day. Can't tell you what they're doing. And that is, you know what I'm saying? That's nigga classified. They ain't 4D, but you know what I'm saying?
What were you gonna say to realist about 100 and his bullshit at the Keighley show?
Yeah, but Jeff Keighley, no, I actually could have got in.
We would have cussed you out, 100.
I told my boys,
100. I would have called Dr. Vodka Flip Live Wires,
and I got too drunk. I ain't gonna lie, I got too drunk to go.
I would have called He-Bot to roll out there with us to whoop your ass, but He-Bot would have been like, "No, guys, let's give him another shot."
Too drunk.
You know,
oh boy,
I would have saw that dude talking about Bill Clinton. I would have been riding with him. Bill Clinton.
I can't, man. I can't listen. I can't fucking stand Jeff Keighley or fucking Mouth from fucking Digital Foundry. Not Rich Ledbetter, the other guy.
John Lindemann.
Oh, John Lindemann. Oh my God.
That's the guy who blocked me, man.
He blocked me too. Yeah, he blocked me too.
Hey, yo. Go ahead.
Preach a New Year's resolution, everybody.
Oh shit, here we go.
Take that out your life.
No, fuck that.
No, you don't see, that's your problem.
Hey, 100, you know what I'm gonna send to you? You know what, man? Let me tell you something. 100. You know what I got for you, 100? Hey, 100. Hold on. 100. You know what I got for you? Since you want to do, listen, just what my daughter, super strong, dude. But her problem was she was too nice. So you know what I did to her? I made her watch some Ali things. And check this out. The worst one I did, I made her watch some highlights from Lawrence Taylor. And one of my boys was like, "Oh, dude, well, I don't know about that. He too violent." But it worked. Okay, hey, I'm gonna make you watch some Lawrence Taylor because I ain't gonna be no nice guy in 2023.
You forgot some Ronnie Lott too. You should have put some Ronnie Lott.
Hold on, He-Bot, you talking about the Joker that said, but Lawrence Taylor walked around.
How to know how to hit him and when not to hit him.
Let me tell you something, and He-Bot over here gonna bring up Ronnie Lott. You mean the guy that said, "Hey, you know what? Cut that motherfucking finger off, shoot this shit up, and put me." I'm going back in that fucking game.
People don't understand. I ain't trying to turn into sports. Ronnie Lott is the first person I know that broke Christian Okoye down. That was the Nigerian.
But nobody did it like Steve Atwater, bro.
Steve Atwater ended his career. Steve Atwater set a fire to him. Hey, but anyway, back to real life here, and
because the Broncos had to play those boys twice a year.
Man, Steve Atwater hit his ass, and it was over. Hey, but you know what? Back to real life. The realist. What were you were about to say something?
No, I was just because Hunter was talking about the marketing, man, and I'm starting to see like a whole lot of like so-called Xbox channels parroting the same thing. Xbox they need to market. But I think that us as Xbox fans and these supposed Xbox channels are underselling the value of Game Pass.
Correct.
And the way that it's a marketing arm and the way that it's a marketing arm in itself.
Absolutely.
Right? Let me tell you,
Game Pass has been probably the hardest. Game Pass has probably been the hottest and hardest marketing ploy.
Let's just say like High on Life, bro. How much marketing did they do for that? And it's the number one third party game.
Look what happened.
How many commercials did you see? How many commercials did you see on TV for High on Life?
Correct.
Right?
Not at all.
And see, this is the thing. People don't understand what Microsoft is doing, right? They said years ago that they were going grassroots with their marketing. It's like people didn't hear that, or they don't know what grassroots is.
The realist, please talk that shit. And you know what they did with Game Pass? What they essentially did is disarmed Metacritic. You see how now everybody is trying to dial back. Oh, well, I think what the problem was with High on Life, it had a bug. And when the reviewers got it, that's why they rated it so low. Dude, it didn't stop the reviewers from rating Horizon Forbidden Entertainment 8-something when Aloy's fat ass was running underneath the damn map. Okay, right. That shit was fucked up for 6 months, but it didn't stop them from getting nominated Game of the Year. Game Pass is such a great marketing tool.
Oh yeah,
As soon as you turn your TV on, everything is on display. We know what we need to get. All of these things are in your face. So that's one of the things that has eliminated Jeff Keighley, Ryan McCaffrey, and all these bullshit ass sites. Now they have to come up with the honest review. They're just slow. Microsoft is slowly taking the tools out of all of these biased ass reviewers' hands. They're eliminating them.
Right, because isn't High on Life a 50? It doesn't matter when all you got. It doesn't matter when all you have to do is download and boot up.
Yep.
None of that matters anymore.
Nope. What are you saying?
It's a whole new dynamic that's never been seen before.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, hey, it's a whole new dynamic, and let's go back to 100's best friend Don Matrick. How everybody hated him. In 2013. Well, in 2013, everything that they chose to do, it's on our Xbox right now. And everything that he chose to do, I'll bet Netflix is not saying Don Matrick is some bullshit, because Don Matrick called Netflix, said, hey, put your format on here. You could have your game, your movies, download them here. And that's how Netflix changed, transitioned, and blew the fuck up because of Don Matrick's idea. And somebody tried to make Phil Spencer demean Don Matrick. Phil said, no, we were all in the room. We all voted on these things. So I'm not going to isolate him and put him on this island by himself. We all voted for these things. It was just he was the leader at the time.
Because if it would have worked, then everybody would want to say that they had an imprint on that.
Yeah,
it just so happens that it didn't work. So you don't get to renege or just say or step away from it. Everybody had a finger on it.
Yeah, or be a liar and say, oh, I didn't approve of that, like Jim Ryan's ass. And you notice something? Hey, like people saying Matt Booty need help. That motherfucker don't need no help. He got all the help. How about Jim Ryan? Jim Ryan is the only go-to guy at Sony. Meanwhile, we have Aaron Greenberg, Matt Booty, Sarah Bond, Phil Spencer, the one guy that has the show,
Flip Money,
Jason Ronald,
Aaron Greenberg. You got all these guys. Oh, you brought up Aaron Greenberg. Hey, check this out, man. I remember like all of these fake neutrals, all these bit motherfuckers, Bit Cloud, all these bit dudes. I remember Bit Cloud. Everybody was dogging out the Xbox, saying it looks like a refrigerator. So when Aaron Greenberg said, I'm sitting in front of the world's most powerful refrigerator, and then he gave us a real refrigerator. My refrigerator is sitting downstairs. I look at that bitch every time I go downstairs. He gave us one, and then BitCloud said, he's so unprofessional to give people a refrigerator or have a refrigerator on sale. I think that was unprofessional. But no, y'all were tripping, and it was so he funny saying it looks like a refrigerator when the PS5 looked like this big ass shit that you can't fit in IGN's.
They ran with that one thing.
Yeah, they ran that shit to death.
That shit was funny as fuck. Mm-hmm. When people saw that, we're making an actual refrigerator. I was like, oh no, they didn't.
Y'all motherfuckers mad because I didn't get a refrigerator. I want a refrigerator.
Yeah,
I bought that motherfucker.
Yeah, we got it too. I don't know. My son bought it because he wanted it.
No, I got it. Yeah. Tonight is brought to you by Trader Joe's Caesar chicken salad.
What's going on, Flip, man? Hey, Flip, I apologize, man. I saw you sent me a few
we was talking all that shit about you, man. How you here? No, can't do it.
and every time you sent it, man, I was on my way to sleep. But anyway, man, what's up with you?
Ain't shit, man. Fuck you, Jim Ryan. You fucking FSD cocksucker. Mark.
There you go.
Damn right into it.
Mark Cerny.
Mark
Notice
Cerny.
I did it with the accent too. He did Mark Cerny.
Lena Khan.
Mark Cerny too. You're another fucking dick sucker. I seen you on fucking Pornhub playing with dildos in your butt. I know that was you. And for the rest of the ponies out there, fuck you. You all can suck dick. That's what y'all do anyway. SSD mean sucking Sony dick, because I know that's what y'all do. And y'all all fucking mad because Microsoft and that deal with Activision is going through. Fuck all of y'all. And also a rumor going around that that goddamn Stalker 2 just might be an exclusive for Microsoft. See what happened when you don't try to help out these developers? Fuck you and everything you stand for. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Hebot, hey, that's what we want you to come in. You should walk in and say, I'm the world's most powerful gamer. I'm the latest motherfucking dick on the table. And all you motherfuckers better shut the fuck up and listen to what the fuck I got to say. Paris, sit your bitch ass down, because you've been talking shit for 5 fucking years, and just start smacking the taste out motherfuckers' mouth.
I don't know what he will do it. He might got the towel. He got the most powerful towel in the universe.
Ever.
I wanna think.
It was a game that had a towel.
Hey, play.
You know what I'm saying? Honey, the Lakers is losing. I don't care.
You're from me a little bit. That make me proud.
Your phone breaking up, Hebot.
You know what? Rain, you my guy. I can take it from you.
Okay.
And Hebot got that cool ass hat. That looked like my Gears of War military hat he have on.
What's up, TK9, good brother? Hey, Rand, you better get your black ass back on goddamn.
Hey, TK, when you want to Halo, we gotta get your little rat.
Hey man, get T100. Get
ass on this motherfucker.
Hey 100. Get TK9. 100, get TK9 on this show. I heard he has been talking a lot of shit. I haven't been able to really get into TK9 and all of the chaos he's been causing, but get TK9's 12-year-old ass
on his Doc Dark shit right now. He on his Doc Dark shit right now.
Ass on this show.
But I'm gonna get his.
Get his ass over here.
I know how to pop up Monday secretly.
Yeah, sneak up on him. You got to catch him here at the 7-Eleven. Make sure his wife ain't there, because you know we respect women, so we can't cuss him out if his wife is around.
Shout out to Foxy. Hey, man. Shout out to the whole crew.
No. Yeah, that crew, that's a badass crew.
That's my.
We ain't supposed to get loaded until tomorrow night.
Hold on, dog. Fuck that. This the missus on. Come here, Talia.
Hey, Flip over there talking all that shit. When baby Cody walk into the scene, he gonna cool out.
Hey, there she go.
Hey, we gonna stand down, because that's the lady that made us. That's the lady that made. Hey, Flip. Hey, Flip. Is that the lady that made us shut the fuck up when you were cussing somebody out?
That's my daughter.
Oh, that's even more respect. All right, okay, all right. Where's baby Cody, the leader?
Our kids is grown.
Okay. No, leave baby Cody upstairs, please. Leave her upstairs. Yeah, you don't understand.
Baby Cody don't be bullshit.
That's the devil. I was joking. Leave that little devil alone. That is the devil. For a child, we keep talking about why this girl won't talk, please. She's running around talking about asshole and stuff. I'm like, yo, she got that from her mom. I'm like, yo, that girl talk when she want to talk. Leave that devil alone.
Hey man, shout out to your daughter that came on the screen, dude. Shout out to her.
No, that's man.
Yeah,
that's Fearless Leader. That's Fearless Leader. That's the one that's running the block.
Word up.
Yeah, she run the whole block. Flip and kick the kids out. They knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Looking for Talia. Get out, man. Looking for the lady, Jay. She run the whole block. Like I say, this is how we build relationships. This is off of Xbox. This is off of YouTube. This is how I didn't know Flip popped in my party one day. Was like, No, I made Flip come in. I think I
and you ran Flip off by calling him a nigger with the hard ER. Hey, the realest, you should have been there. You should have been there for that shit. When 100 said that, I lost it. We were no more good.
I haven't heard a hard ER in forever.
Hey, the real dude.
You don't understand.
No, he don't.
He opened up the party. He was like, "Yo, who the fuck let this white person?" He looked here like, "Oh, all right, that was bomb."
No, man, don't put that.
It was horrible.
We gotta write in a book. Everybody writing books. I'm trying to write a book.
Listen, Dink really was about to go walk. It's like, yo, who the fuck is yo? Phone go. He's like, hold on, what? Everybody was dying laughing in the party.
It was the funniest thing on record.
I look into the people's money. I call it. I'm like the Rock. You know what I'm saying? I look into people's money. What about we go on New Year's Eve, y'all time when y'all eat because I always gotta bow down to the East Coast.
Hey, one second, 100. You were about to say what our New Year's resolution was for 2023. You were about to say some bullshit before the realist and I cut you off. I think. Go ahead and finish that bullshit you were about to say.
yeah, go ahead.
Is what? I don't know what I was going to say.
You were about to say some ridiculous shit.
Hey, bro, this podcast brought to you by Starfleet Command.
I'm telling you. See, this is what you're supposed to be entertained. Everybody be sitting here through this. No, like I say, realist a man. You know what I'm saying? That's a man. I'm messing with him. Then like I say, anybody welcome. Anybody welcome on a.
Look at
we just crack jokes. This is y'all thinking this is what we do in the Xbox party. I remember jumping in a realist party, and he had left it open. He was playing the game. He was playing the game with his daughter. I just happened to jump in.
Listen here. We'll do this. The next 400 subscriber will get a free Xbox cup mug. When you heat it up and got all tea or whatever, it popped up nothing but a skull of Sea of Thieves on this thing.
And that cup is signed by Aaron Greenberg.
No, it ain't.
Yo, because when you jumped in that, because like me and my baby, we play Super Mega Baseball, right? Yeah. So when you came in, Infrared came in, and it was just a party. I had to tell my son, because he was waiting for up, but he was able to hear. I had to tell him, hey man, just go ahead and get out of the party, bro. Just get out of the party, son.
I don't know how old your kids is.
I got babies 11 and 9, bro.
Oh yeah, see, I don't know.
Oh, you just started.
Now we got chaos in the building. That's our what you call it, man. We done known this boy since he was a kid.
Okay, yo, that's crazy, bro. Y'all, what he's saying, y'all.
This is what I want.
Chaos is about 24 and 25 years old. We knew Chaos since Chaos was like fucking 18 or 19.
Hey, I just wanted to come in here and show y'all some love. That's all, man.
Yeah,
just want to say what's good. I hope y'all guys are going to have a great New Year's.
We're going to root for Sony to die.
No, New Year's Eve. Hey, hang on. That's what I wanted to ask Flip. And Chaos is here because Chaos is part of the crew. A New Year's I'm going to do it on y'all time. I leave the West Coast alone because it's easy for me to do it on y'all time anyway because it's early. I can get drunk early.
Livewire.
I ain't, man, Livewire hit me up last night, but y'all know I was stone cold sleep.
I'm here. You can start it.
But I'm gonna start a show on New Year's Eve, and everybody can just wild out. You can say what y'all want to say. I don't care. Any guests want to pop in, we don't care.
That's how I got on the show. And shout out to Rain G4 and my boy Gogo Poe out there.
You know, saying y'all be over there. See, Rain. Not Rain, but Zeke and them be fighting them. I don't go and listen to these other guys. I took that out of my life. I had to take out my life because my old lady punched me in my head and was like, "Take the shit out your life. You don't need to go into that shit." And I'm like,
"Hey, 100. I don't know about that, dude. You got to play the game." But
I can't play that game. That game is. I played that game so long. The game want to play me now. I got dudes that want to come out. Let's debate. I said, debate what? What you want to debate on? Are you a clown? Because see, money, I can get into that, but I don't want to do that no more to a certain extent. It gotta be some price on prime. Give me Mr. Dr. Disrespect, where I call him, me and Runaway saw him get escorted out of E3 for Pete when he was over there looking at people cheating.
Oh shit. Hell no. Nah.
And he got escorted out of E3. Nobody, come interview us.
I bet Flip said he probably had a popsicle in his back pocket.
Hey, Flip, I said we can make it big. I don't know how many people.
A cold popsicle.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I say some fucked up shit, and I know. I'm
yes,
wrong.
You do.
Yeah, this ain't no shit.
hey, the realest. I know I'm wrong, but I don't care. I can't help it. It just slips out sometimes.
That's why I rock with you, bro.
Yo, there's some fucked up shit. I know I do.
And like I say, people don't see. This is something like, oh well, you gotta erase this.
All right, guys, I gotta go back to my siege, and I'll see y'all guys later,
hey, man. Thanks for jumping.
All right, man. Peace.
Hey, tell that kid I love her.
All right, I will. I'll give her your number too.
I gotta take a flight. No, man. Like I say, man, it's just nothing wrong for Shout out to Trinity, man. Trinity, I know you got to bounce. Like I say, this is how we man. This is something we're having fun. Everybody want to be too serious. Tired of that serious.
Yeah, well, I want to be serious.
Sometimes when you hear bullshit, man, it just sets you off, bro.
Yep, and you know what I'm saying? Right, go ahead, realist.
No, I was just gonna say, man, like we do want to be laid back. You do want to be laid back, right? But like what you said, you had enough of that, bro. I had enough of it, and I wasn't even on like Facebook and doing YouTube like you, bro. That stuff is bad for your brain cells.
Yeah, it is,
no doubt. And it's like
y'all really don't understand. I just scroll and scroll.
I can't let that stuff go, man. It's like
you get it, realist. You get in conversations I don't even want to get in because. That conversation be like 20 goddamn sentences in. Like, I'm not getting into that one. So I scroll on.
It's like I told you guys how much I respected the Iron Lords because they have a group of guys that grew up like I grew up, and my guys are older than them. And when like I was going to get on Dirt and Sean show today, but Sean fucked up he used some new thing and I couldn't get on there.
He used that melon bullshit.
It was garbage. And I was going to get on there and, because I never said gas and he talked some shit about me on Dirt show and then brought everybody, all his cronies into the chat. And I'm like, these motherfuckers never had been there before. And this is what the realist is talking about.
I heard some between shit going on with gas.
But here, 100 is this. He's been talking so much shit. People, we've just gotten tired of it, like the realist is saying. And like I was going to say on Sean's show today, I respect Dirt and Sean so much that I wasn't going to say anything because Gas jumped on Dirt's show. So I was going to not say anything all while he was on there because since these my guys, I respect the guests that they brought on. So I wasn't going to say anything in the chat, but he said Gas said some shit about me. I'm like, oh, dude, it's one like Ice Cube said, once again, it's on. And the guy Ray said, when he brought his name up again, because he was going to let it go.
Ray was going in.
Ray said, hey, when I see him, it's on site. And I agree with Ray. See, and the point Ray was making is what Phil Spencer had to understand. No matter how nice you are, they're always going to revert back to themselves and be some bullshit. So you have to keep their foot on their neck. I don't care if the Joker gave me $1 billion. Dude, fuck you, okay? Because you some bullshit. I know what set you ride. I know as soon as I walk down the street, you're going to be talking that same old shit. So fuck you forever. Okay, like 100, you said it. You the one that pissed us all off. 100, you said they can't come back, so they can't come back. Hey,
hey, I did that.
You started it.
Yeah,
this motherfucker 100 started it, and then he turned it
on. He started crawfishing on that one though. I can't tell a man where to go. He started crawfishing on it.
Didn't he?
No, I ain't crawfished on that shit.
Yeah, we ain't gonna let you out of it, dude. You said they can't come back, so the motherfuckers can't come back.
No, when I say no, No, when I said they can't come back, I was coming from a motherfucking whole different generation.
Hey, 100. Well, you know what? You lost. It's over.
No,
you said they can't come back, so it's written.
No,
it's written. They can't come back.
Flip,
fuck them.
You gonna get my back, G?
No, Flip ain't got your back because I'll pull baby Cody up in this piece.
Oh hell no, she about to come down
because like when we look at these people on YouTube, right? Once they amass a certain following, we gotta kind of understand like the angle they're playing. You got certain people that are content creators. Their whole meaning is just come in and say something to get a response, right? And that's what a guy like Gaz will do. He'll say something about Xbox and the Xbox fans will get upset with him, but then he'll say he loves Xbox. But there's a video of this dude at a PlayStation release, and I was like, whoa, somebody put it up. So this dude was a PlayStation guy. And so there are a lot of these guys who are using the Xbox community. It's it's an untapped resource. They come in, they build their following, and then they start slowly taking a dump on Xbox. But anybody who flip-flopped after 2017 made a bad move. Go ahead, man.
He's doing Salty. Salty did the same thing.
Yep.
Whatever
MBG,
I've been
the Red Dragon.
So long, I can tell you what people is doing. He's doing Salty. That's what he's trying to do.
Oh, here we go.
Well, let him do it because what he's doing is super corny.
Yep, that's all.
And I have a problem with these guys these guys that have this credibility in the community for some reason. They say things like Microsoft doesn't market. They say things like Microsoft has managerial issues. Now that's silly. Now, if we give every other AAA developer 5 years to make a game, why can't us as Xbox fans grant Xbox that same courtesy?
Hey, at the realest, during a pandemic, dude. So you're 2 years down in development. Go ahead.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing, right? We listen to guys like David Jaffe, and then they influence guys like Gaz and the other guy who's got like 140,000 people who come to his stuff, right? So they say that they have management issues, but that's not true, right? Correct. How can you manage what they don't have? Because the things that they do have that they had before 2018, right? Turn 10, Playground, 343, and Coalition, they had a regular release cadence. The only thing is there were not enough games, right? So we got to see those games and a lot of them. So let's give Xbox that same courtesy, because if PlayStation is what you want, or even Nintendo, whatever it is, if it's what you like, go there, right? I'm with Xbox because I like what Xbox provides, right? I'm willing to wait for Xbox to give me what I want, right? And this was before Bethesda. I'm a Bethesda fan. So I'm willing to wait, right? If Starfield needs another year, fine. Because they announced Starfield for this year, Call of Duty wasn't on the table to be a first-party studio or a first-party title. So why would you put your game, your new IP, up against a real established heavyweight like Call of Duty, which is probably the undisputed champ? So we just need to give Xbox that same courtesy. That's all I'm saying as Xbox fans.
Right. And here's where I get people when they talk this PlayStation shit. I say, name their games, say their exclusives out loud during the Xbox One generation. Say them out loud. And when they say Horizon Zero Dawn, I say, you know how I know that was a piece of shit? Because in this time, Horizon Forbidden West failed. Okay, all of the shit that they had back then, it didn't carry over to this year. God of War, even that had to be bundled in. You cannot buy a PlayStation without God of War, and they count that shit as a sale. Okay, so that shit should have really sold damn near 1-to-1 if you think about it, because every PlayStation sold had to accompany that game. Gran Turismo 7, that's their only billion-dollar franchise. That game didn't do shit. It didn't do anything. And you want to talk about the content for Halo? Where's the content for that damn game? You know, they were allowed to release a game, their only billion-dollar franchise at all of Sony. They were allowed to release that game with not a new car past the year 2018. In 2022, they released this. They just got a DLC update, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, that had their first 2020 Corvette in it. Okay, and this game came out. So these are all the cards you have. Man, get out of here. No one is saying shit. Dude, I could catch these jokers on this bullshit. And then they say we had a terrible 2022. Is it because Sony released 3 DLC games, and you could see the videos of Aloy having the exact same moves she had in Horizon Zero Dawn as Horizon Forbidden West. They just showed God of War having the exact same freaking fight with 2 different characters, same exact moves in 2 different games 4 years apart. Gran Turismo is the same fucking game as Gran Turismo Sport. They released 3 DLCs for $70 each, totaling $210, and that constitutes your great year when Sea of Thieves have 30 million players. Halo had 20 million players in its first month. Horizon 5 had 20 million players. Grounded 15 million players. Flight Simulator 10 million players. Dude, those games, all of those games released new content in 2022. Should they have just released a whole new game and called it new for $70? Would that have made you guys feel fucking better?
No, but Zeke, you got to understand that these guys, right? It's not about gaming. It's about having something to talk about, right?
Correct.
So when those games came out last year, they ran the whole news cycle with those games. So what they're asking Xbox for is something to talk about, not something new to play, right? But when you say that PlayStation have this great year, they didn't, right? But if you put what PlayStation did against what Xbox did, I'm gonna give the nod first party wise to PlayStation, right? But going forward, but I knew
disagree.
this. I knew this. You can disagree, and I'm open to discourse about this because we had.
That nigga drinking that liquor, so he.
100. You gonna kick the realist out of here? Is he out?
I ain't been sober. I'm about to eat them.
He got that.
Go ahead, realist. 100.
No, because
100 gonna say this. Hang on, because
say that then.
Right now, and I'm about to eat a. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about gaming. Okay, it's your channel. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's your channel.
Saying that PlayStation had a better showing of first party.
First party.
Who the fuck is talking about The Last of Us?
It doesn't matter whether we talk about them or not.
Matter.
No, it does. No, it doesn't.
Talk that shit, 100. The realist on drugs.
Because 100, we can't sit here and talk about people in our community who are doing more talking than gaming. And then look, they gave them games, right? And then look at what we got. I played these games. Nothing wrong with these games. But are you really putting grounded against God of War?
The realist is about to catch himself in a lie.
No, you really want to put what our first party games, right? Just going on talking, right? Because we're not talking about people actually playing games, right? I played Grounded. I got a couple buddies that we play with, right? And those games have way longer games than anything. Maybe not the race GT game, right? But what's the game? Pentiment, right? That's what we're putting against God of War.
Nobody said Pentiment, the realist. What are you talking about?
But that's first party. That's first party.
Okay,
go ahead.
Let me tell you exactly what I'm saying, the realist, when I said what I said. Sea of Thieves released brand new content this year. Okay, and I could just say with season 8 from Sea of Thieves alone is bigger than anything that Sony released this year. Now, Sea of Thieves could have packaged that as a game and gotten away with it as first party content. Even though people said Halo didn't have content, if you pack what Halo released just in December alone, that shit is longer than any game released that Sony released this year as first party.
But see, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like that, those games came out already last year or the year before that.
The realist. God of War came out 4 years ago. It's the same game, and it's on a PS4. So what you talking about?
Look, I understand. Look, I'm with the cap, right? Okay. I'll make fun of it. I'll call these games. I call these games DLC.
Am I wrong though?
You're not wrong about that, but
okay.
They released something they released something new to them, right?
Because it was packaged as new, and that's what I'm saying. If they would have packaged Sea of Thieves, and don't get me wrong, I do not play Sea of Thieves, okay? But 30 million people say I'm wrong, okay?
You are.
Okay, but see, the realist, I'm older. I'm not good at online shit anymore. I get fucked up.
Man, that game is for everybody, legitimately, bro. Unless those kids do you dirty and put you in the brig like they did me, it's for everybody, bro.
I'm still mad at. Hey,
I'm the only dude that got drunk on the boat.
100. Stop. 100. I got your back. I'm still mad at Livewires to this very second because they locked up 100. And a ship was sinking. I watched the whole thing. I'm mad at all them niggas.
That's dirty. That's dirty.
They did. Yeah. And Flip was in it too. He ain't shit. I'm mad at all the motherfuckers for doing that to 100 a long time ago. But the thing is, what I'm saying,
they let me out.
But the realist, what I'm saying though, the realist, they packaged DLC, PS4 DLC at that, as new. They packaged it that way and got credit for it. My mother is a phenomenal, legendary school teacher. She is not going to allow you to do last year's homework and present it as new and get an A for it. She ain't doing it. Sony released 2018 games. TK9, give him that motherfucker a link.
We've been trying to get TK in there, but yo, you can't because to me, when we say stuff like, look, we know that Sony themselves, Druckmann said that was DLC that they decided to make a full game out of, right?
Yes, he did.
But at the end of the day, it's a sequel. No matter how we want to like even what they did with Spider-Man, I'm gonna call it DLC, right? But Sony called it a standalone. And when we play this console war game, right? We gotta have something that doesn't make us look like we just coming with sour grapes. All right.
For one is, hang on. Hang on.
Hold on, let me ask you.
I've been playing this console war game for the last fucking 10, 11 years.
That's not long enough. 100. We've been playing a console war since the 70s.
Yeah, I've been in since the 80s, bro.
Me the 70s.
I went to South Park.
Yeah, I've been playing these
games. LA. I've been in this game for the ages.
I just want to know what game that Sony put out this year that was Revolution, that was actually next gen.
There was nothing. Everything is cross gen, right?
Yes,
everything was cross gen. Because it's not about that, bro. Because look, this is what I told all my Xbox brethren, man. When it comes down to this whole let's talk our junk, let's wait till 23. I said that in 2021.
I'm not waiting shit.
Because bro, then you look bad. We can't. Let
the realist finish this.
Because whether it's DLC or not, we got to play Pentiment and as Dusk Falls. Great game.
Why does he keep talking about Pentiment?
Hang on.
Because that's first party.
Okay. Hey, the realist. Hey, man. Hey, fuck Pentiment, dude. I actually tried to play
don't say that, bro. That's a great story.
All right, that's cool. Okay. Hey, you know what? When I turn, I'm looking at an encyclopedia that's still in its plastic right now. That plastic, that encyclopedia that I'm looking at is from Halo. That's the third encyclopedia. Okay, so when people want to talk story, no one can tell me about a story when one game have 40 plus novels and 3 encyclopedia, several movies, and a TV series. I don't want to hear anyone say anything about a story. Okay, and back to, I'm not gonna call him your boy. We're gonna give him the Flip. Flip's boy Gaz said Halo's story wasn't finished. That right there lets you know he's not a Halo fan.
You keep bringing that cat up, bro. That dude is not to be taken seriously.
Correct, and I agree.
Everything he said, he got from somebody else. How the game was unfinished. Because if that article was never released, he would have to just let Halo stand on its own.
See
I want to say fuck gas.
Hey,
fuck gas
100.
right
Hold on.
Gas, you got to get your credibility back, G.
100. I got to get at the
I don't
realist
know.
right here. The realist is a motherfucker that says the realist is a motherfucker that says exactly what my boy and I talk about all the time. These jokers, and one guy said it on Sean's show, it's an echo chamber. And that's what the realist just said. They rinse and repeat the same cycle of bullshit all the time. And you know how when a kid tells a lie and they know it's a lie, but they keep repeating the lie and they eventually believe it's real? That's what the realist is saying. And you're 100% right, the realist. But
because if that article was never released where they said that they had to cut content or rescope the game, then
that was Jason Schreier.
And then Gas would have nothing to stand on, and Halo Infinite would have to stand on its own. And on its own, that game is at least an 85, no matter who plays it. It's a 90 to me.
Well, it's a damn 95 to me. Let me tell you something.
And you won't get no arguments from me.
The realist, when they said that Halo cut content, go back and watch the Halo CE documentary and how much content they cut. Go watch the Halo 2 documentary and how much content was cut. Dude, they cut so much shit in that game. They cut shit from Halo 3. That's the name of the game, dude. You're not going to always bring in things that you once had. You know,
but that's what they call rescoping, right? That's why I rock with 100 on this. Shit. He says, since when do us as gamers care about the whole developmental process?
Thank you.
All this, now we're hearing about Fable needing to rescope, and they have to come out. Now they have to come out and tell us that that's the normal part of the process. But since everybody wants to be an insider, we have to start talking about things outside of gaming.
Hey, shout out to 100 for putting me on the show, and the realist is on here. Thank you. Hey, 100, shout out to you, dude. I don't want to hear you say you normal again, because the first time I see you, I'm going to slap that drink out your motherfucking mouth, okay? Because you're not normal, motherfucker. You up there with Hebot. You should sit on a throne with a robe on and shit, and just sit there and shut the fuck up, 100, and have
tell him to shut his ass up.
And have somebody peel your ass grapes and shit. You know, and the only one you should bow down to is Baby Cody, because she run all of this shit when she come in here talking that shit. Now, back to what you were just saying, man. Dude, these jokers have an article, okay? You notice something, how all the Xbox game have developmental problems? You remember they were saying, oh, Halo is going to switch to the Unreal 5 because the slip.
Only idiots believe that.
Hey, the realist, listen to this. Hey, listen to this, the realist. They say the Slipstream engine is not doing it. It's the Slipspace engine, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, okay? They don't know anything because Slipspace is Halo lore.
Thank you. Hey, the realist.
You know what I tell a lot of people about that Halo stuff. And I told this to Bone. Me and Bone argue like crazy. I said, Bone, if you look at Halo online game, that game and the way they do the Forge and stuff like that, your online, that game look just as good as Unreal Engine.
Yes,
it does. They have enhanced that graphic of that game over since the game came out to now. That game look like that. It looks better. You talked to me about that campaign game, Bone. You remember we were talking about?
No, you weren't talking about.
Hold on. I'm about to tell you. We were talking about Halo. I was like, yo, if they would have just put Halo on next gen console, it would have looked totally different. And you was like, no, they got what you say they had? They had a smart delivery and all that other stuff. I said, Bone, correct. The same thing.
It is.
That is.
No, Flip, listen. The thing is, Flip.
The smart delivery, that if that game was only on next gen console, it would have looked way better. Because even when me and Vodka was talking, a lot of the fanboys thinking that Halo should look like it looked when Halo first came out.
Flip, let me tell you something. Here's the reason, Flip. Halo does too much. It's an open world game. There's too much RAM and resources being used throughout this game because you can do anything. It isn't like Horizon Forbidden West open world where when rocks explode, they disappear. It isn't like that Aloy, when she used that 3-inch cord she calls a grapple hook, she could only put it in certain spots.
Choreographed.
Hey, talk that shit, the realist. Listen, Flip, you know you can shoot.
Somebody was gonna go there. I knew somebody was gonna get that up.
But see, but Flip, the thing is, and listen to this, Flip.
They still can get more out of this conference. Remember, this is negative conference.
Hey, Flip, hear me out. Listen to this. You have Aloy. People talk about how good it looks because it ain't doing shit. When you talk about Halo, as good as it looks, you could go from the bottom of a cave to the top of a mountain. You can shoot that grapple hook to a flying vehicle, kick the enemy out of it, get in it, shoot the enemy that's fallen to the ground, get out, run into a fucking cave. Can you do that in Horizon Forbidden Entertainment? You cannot.
It sounds like you describing real physics to me.
Hold on,
that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm not talking about Horizon. I'm just staying on.
I know you're not, and of course, this is not a shot at you, Flip. But it's the game. It's like my boy said to me a long time ago, because like 100 really knows computers. I know computers, but not on his level and not on my boy's level. And I told him one time, I said, man, Grand Theft Auto don't look like shit. It looks terrible. He said, you have to understand that this game is expansive and it does so many things, and you have to spread the RAM out, so you can't have an enclosed area to make it look perfect. So when you expand that and everything has its different rules and responsibilities, it will diminish in the way it looks. But you could do everything. You know what I'm saying? You could do everything. And when here's
the ticket though. When you look at Halo 5 is more detailed gameplay wise.
But it's not an open world.
That's because
talk that shit, Heba. Flip on drugs. We have to wait till Cody get back. Flip.
This is another thing that y'all failed to realize. Microsoft has xCloud. You can some of that resources can go on the cloud.
Hold on, Heba. Before you go, let me answer his xCloud. Flip. Do you know the cloud is used in Halo? For the AI, it's also used in Gears of War Horde for the enemy.
And Sea of Thieves.
Thank you. And talk that shit. Go ahead, Heba, because Flip is losing his mind. Heba, explain the rest of this shit.
I'm telling you, listen.
Flip, you a liar.
Hold on, listen.
We're going to kick your ass out.
Hold on. I watched the whole joint when they broke down what the xCloud joint was supposed to do. What they really wanted to do with the Xbox One. Some of that xCloud stuff that you see was supposed to relieve pressure off the CPU.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yes. They still can make that thing look top notch. It wasn't that. It was just that they were still tethering off the last generation. It is what it is.
Part of that is go ahead,
They always tether off the last generation because they knew that
if they
playing Xbox One game. Had they cut the Xbox One game off
completely,
it wouldn't have been like that. And also the fans crying about what that game looked like because Halo 5, it got
hold on. Let me punch Flip right before the realist and Peabot go. Go ahead,
What's your argument? What are you trying to explain?
No. I was just breaking it down to bone. Like
Flip is trying to vouch for Sony because he's trying to vouch for Sony because they had straight PS4 games, and now he's over here talking.
This is what I'm saying. I was telling Bone if they didn't if they didn't.
There we go.
If they didn't have to tether to the Xbox One or whatever, that game.
Oh, you mean no, for sure. If they didn't have to make it where it was able to downscale to be able to run on the Xbox One, it definitely could have been higher quality as far as fidelity, NPCs, reflections, maybe even ray tracing, things of that nature. But if you notice, Halo is a game that not only is it huge as far as being an open world, but it keeps its consistent graphical fidelity. It's not no real bump mapping going on. There's no interruption in the loading. Yep. It still loads up fast. It's a game that you can play with multiple people, co-op, right? Or even though it hasn't been added, but it was designed where you're going to be able to play co-op. down the road as well.
Correct.
But you also got multitudes of vehicles and weapons.
Hey,
you got
that you could put 5 people in them.
Right. You got flying vehicles, you got big vehicles, you got turrets, you got little motorcycle mongoose, the warhog. You got a shitload of perks and power-ups and weapons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you look at Halo, as far as the geometry and the complexity of it, it's way more complex and way more resource heavy, because that's what Zink is trying to explain.
Mm-hmm.
On the GPU and the CPU compared to Horizon. Horizon, although it's open world, there's nothing going on. There's not really any changes within the universe. All you do is fight the character you fight while it has the story, and then you ride on that one particular rooster-looking thing that looks supposed to be like a horse, a robotic horse.
It's a ram.
Right, a ram, exactly. Yep. So Horizon's complexity is more static. Is what the word that we're trying to look.
But bro, it's stuff like this is why I rock with real Xbox fans, because I always have to just get irritated. It seems like every other show and say, why can't Xbox fans stand on what Xbox gives y'all?
Yep.
Like we overlooking it, bro. All that you described, right? Mm-hmm. And then we talked about the choreographed grappling hook, right?
Yeah.
The traversal in Halo is consistent throughout.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not choreographed. You can do whatever you want.
You can use your grappling hook to get away in the middle of a firefight.
At any point.
You can climb anything as long as your refresh is high.
At any point. You can grapple, jump in the air, grab a Banshee, grapple off one Banshee to another Banshee, grapple back down, grapple while there's a car in the air. You could do anything. It's seamless. It's seamless.
And like the realist just said, you could grapple to the highest point that you don't think you can get to. And like I watch Hidden Experience.
It's called Ford. God damn it.
He got to.
It's not Forge, bro.
Hunter, please stop. Hunter, you going somewhere that they can't reach. Let's stick to this something that they tried to attain. You could get to the.
Want to pay me for the next hour.
Hidden Experience got to the highest point. Check this out. He got to the highest point where he had to manipulate the game to get up there. And like the realist was just talking, that grapple hook has no structure. He got all the way up there, and when he got up to this platform, there were jackals up there ready to shoot his ass. There were AI at the top of the fucking game,
because it's not procedurally generated characters at anywhere in the game.
Yeah, but 343 ain't shit.
They should have. They should have. They should have did that.
And that's what irks me when I hear Xbox fans talk down on 343. Right, this game has never been open world before. Go ahead, man.
No, never.
I think Microsoft would have left it in an oven and cut off. Did a little more work.
Plus, remember,
Hold on. Hey, He-Bot, hold on. He-Bot, let me attack.
You gotta realize that engine that they got, just because they built that shit, don't mean they know the shit in the out.
Hold on. Hey, He-Bot, everybody, let me have the floor against Paris Lily 2 over here in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Hey, listen to this.
He do kind of look like him.
Yeah, he do look just like him. Hey, Flip, lison to this, man. Do you know Slip Space Engine? Because they were about to release Halo, and 100's friend Shaggy had an interview with Bonnie Ross. They were about to release Halo, I think like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was after 3 years of development, and they told Bonnie, it was like, hey, look, either you could release Halo like this or put it on this Slip Space engine and release it like this.
Right.
Okay. They postponed everything.
Started from scratch. Yeah.
And I'm talking to Paris Lily 2 over here at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. No. Hey, Flip, hold on, Flip. You said they should have kept it in the oven. Let me tell you what they did by not keeping it in the oven, Flip. They released a campaign and a multiplayer that another entire studio said the reason Battlefield failed is because Halo released polished. Flip, listen to this. after, and we all know Halo took well over $500 million to make.
Right.
They made all of their money back within the first month of release. Flip money.
They should. Well, they should.
But
they
you know
should.
what? But Flip, let me make sure you understand what I'm saying. And this goes back to something the realist said when he first jumped on the show. What that did, that when Activision became available, they were like, shit, yeah, we'll spend more money than we've ever spent at Microsoft, and we'll give them $68.7 billion for this because your ass is the shit, 343. You made all of this money back, okay? You know what the fuck you're doing. Phil, you know what the fuck you're doing since we kicked Terry Myerson's lying ass out that Destin Legary doesn't want to bring up. Dude, I don't forget none of this shit. And I know the business part of the game and gaming. And Flip, what you're saying, you don't have to keep that in the oven. You kept it in the oven long enough. You let this game go. You prove to everybody that we're still Microsoft and we could pull anything off if we feel like it. Now, when other things come up, and you heard Phil Spencer say, hey, you know what? I could buy things on my own. After they kicked Terry Myerson out in 2014, I could buy things on my own. But Activision was a little expensive, so he had to come to the board and say, hey, look, man, I know Microsoft had never spent this much money before, but I want to spend $68.7 million and buy this company over here. They looked at each other and saw what Halo did and other games did. Like, sure, go ahead. You go right the fuck ahead. You get what you want to get. Okay.
Well, the other thing you got to remember is that Halo's engine, Infinite, is a modular engine. They're going to add more biomes. That was the whole plan.
They're going to continue.
They said it's going to be like a 10-year structure.
Yes, I was going to say 10 years.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And we want 10 years in two.
I see what you're saying. The realist,
exactly what realists are talking about. That most of the Xbox dudes that claim to be Xbox dudes are like, but why the fuck we didn't get this already? Because they're acting like 10 years already passed, and that's absolutely true. That's a fact. And it's funny because they already saw the same pattern with Sea of Thieves, right? And look how long and how much Sea of Thieves has grown in 4 or 5 years that it's been out, right?
Talk that shit,
And then I'm like, if you saw how different of a game Sea of Thieves, where it even has campaigns, shit, you got the ability to take your Buccaneer, which is the ship, right, and go on the fucking water with it.
Hey, Vodka, you know what I mean? Hey, Vodka, I'm not going to let them see no dark skin on dark skin crowd.
So, Halo was designed for a 10-year plan. Could it be shorter? Maybe. It depends on how much how much people keep playing it, but people still play it. Halo's always somebody playing, always.
People been playing Halo for 22 years, and people think this shit going the fuck away.
Yeah. But then you what Flip was trying to explain before too. When I heard him,
hey, when y'all leave this motherfucker, y'all gonna get my man, motherfucking Sake Forever podcast, because y'all forgot about him.
Yeah. He's doing one too. Yeah.
Is he doing one now?
Real quick,
what's the name of his show?
Real quick to finish off what I was trying to say, what Flip was trying to say, the Halo 5, right? Have more detail and things of that nature. But the reason for that is because it's a level-based game.
Yep.
Every level you go to, it's already pre-designed. It never changes. And you never can do anything different.
Yep.
Always the same way. You play out the same way every time you play each level.
Can play it differently, but it's in the same arena.
But I'm saying as far as you can't use the grappling hook to do this, or you can't use the environments to do something different or go from a different way or a different path. Only the path that's chosen for you, even though they did put multiple passageways, right? Or little hidden areas. That's the reason why it was a higher fidelity. That's the reason why most of those PlayStation games be looking the way they do, because they don't have no type of. It's all scripted. It's all the same thing. You know what I'm trying to say?
And all the games the same.
Some of them have the idea. Some of them have the like they give you like this illusion that they're open world. They're really not open world.
Yeah,
and
finish it. And the realist is pubbing those up as new games. Go ahead and say it.
Right. Well, they're more like sandbox, right?
Look, man. If that's the case, man, then Microsoft need to give us some DLC and put it off like it's a new game, and we go head up.
Right.
But
right now we look like sour grapes. But in 2023, bro, come on, man, we're gonna have another Forza game. We're gonna have Redfall. We're gonna have Starfield. Starfield isn't like anything on any other platform.
Yep.
Right.
Realist, watch. I'm gonna ask y'all this before Bone Go. How many games did Sony put out last generation, and how many games did Microsoft put out last generation that was exclusive?
Well,
Microsoft already told y'all, man, like 250 compared to like 80.
Yeah, but
that's why I only want to talk about first party. That's easy to keep up with.
First party wise, like you said,
that's what I'm talking about. How many
look, believe it or not, check it out, flip, believe it or not, first party wise, right? As far as them putting their money, Microsoft introduced last gen way more new IPs that they funded and published.
That's what I'm trying to get the point. Than
Sony did. Sony,
that's my point.
The reason why they have so much more is because they had all these handouts, all the third parties, a lot of these fucking that they don't even pay. But the difference is they don't pay for it. They don't publish it. They don't fund it. Oh no, just put it there because it's from the leading platform, so to speak, right?
Okay,
and that's why
you said
he bought that. But look at
you said the keyword you said they have, as more like to say, handout. When we're talking about exclusives, Sony did not have a lot of exclusives in last generation at all.
But you not as much as people think.
But look at what happened last generation, bro. Xbox came out swinging, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But when they introduced the console, all these things that people complain about in 2023, that we do now.
Yeah.
Turn people against Xbox. We had a whole bunch of games. We had Rise. We had Sunset Overdrive.
They were the only console with games.
We had Quantum Break, right?
Yep.
But then I'm sure all you guys watched Power On. So we know that towards the middle of the generation, Xbox was in the middle of a pivot. Do we keep doing this thing? And then when they weren't doing much of anything, that's when Sony dropped some games. And
they were restructuring. They had to restructure.
Real quick. So Microsoft was in the middle of a restructuring pivot. Like I said, it made everything Sony did look that much better.
Yeah,
but you know what?
But going forward.
But it was an illusion.
But going forward, real quick. But going forward, Sony won't be able to get by like that.
Oh no, absolutely.
Microsoft has too much firepower for them to get by with illusions and trickery and smoke and mirrors.
Realist, brother. Well, most of these cats on the Xbox community don't understand that you get it. Other things get it. 100 and Flip and we all get it because we pay attention, right? Microsoft didn't have and own that many first-party studios. That's over. That's the reason, like you said, going forward, once these games start to hit from 2023 forward, and they continue to acquire other studios, right? They're always going to have something to offer. And there's that argument is going to be done.
Eba, I got you right there. See, you just said something right there that I keep telling people. Not only that Microsoft had game that was long lasting, that puts all them so-called exclusives that Sony had the same reusable games that they keep talking about was the same game that made that goddamn console profitable. Not only that, if Sony has so many fucking goddamn video game companies like they supposed to have, why the fuck them goddamn company didn't make a lot of fucking games?
Talk that shit, Flip. Because they cost money. It costs a lot of money.
The main thing with Sony is they make one particular type of game.
Yeah, that's
only
the
one game.
And now whether you're into them or not, I'm not. Real quick. No. Sony has 5 studios that you actually know, and you know the games that they make.
Correct.
Right. And so, but they all until Horizon and Ghost. They were all pretty much the same over-the-shoulder movie games.
Same shit. They told that shit.
So, but when you look at those types of games, those games take at least 5 years to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
going forward, Sony's output will never be able to match Microsoft until they change what they do.
Right.
And like you said, real quick, and then I go on mute because I'm about to drive through the trees. Like you, man, I forgot what I was. I forgot what I was about to say. Dang it, man! Y'all go ahead.
You stupid. Funny as fuck. Realist, you gotta also remember too. The problem that also Sony has is that they want to incorporate like big leading actors for every one of their characters in games. That's also a big problem because that's
okay. Now I remember. Now I remember. Zink, you said the games are not selling, right? We talk about the 20 million number that they get to, but we never talk about how they get there, right?
Right.
Bundles, deep discounts, giveaways, right?
Deep
but they count those as sales though. Right.
Yeah.
And so like when you look at Horizon, they announced that $20 million number, but they had just got finished selling that game for $9.99.
Right.
So that's how they get to these numbers. And these games are not moving the units like the PlayStation fans would like for you to believe.
And they do it for perception.
Right. Whereas in Game Pass, you'll get 9 million players, right? In a month span with one game. Even though it may not have sold 9 million.
The biggest difference in Game Pass is people are actually playing these games because they want to.
That's what I'm trying to say. Right.
And all of you, if y'all are anything like me, y'all buy good deals. So when you see a Sony first party game for $9.99 as a PlayStation fan, you're gonna buy it because it's a good deal, whether you play it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm paying for these damn games anyway.
And like I said, I think Realist brought up. I don't know if it was Realist or 100, but somebody brought up, what game are you waiting on?
My shit been going on for 2.5 hours. I can talk right after this shit. I'm gonna kill it.
Yo,
I'm gonna kill this shit.
Good show, man. I'm glad to be on here. Thanks for the show.
Thank you, brother.
No, we can kick it afterwards. Y'all can go World War
That's
17. Right. They got to pay for
it. Man, thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah.
No,
thanks for
stay on here. I'm just gonna end the motherfucking show. Fuck all y'all bullshitters and all that. They was with the world.
Fuck all y'all haters, right? Naysayers.
Hey, but y'all can sit there and talk. I'm be here talking. I just got to cut the damn show off because shit, it was on for fucking 2 and something hours. Shit.
It was great though, man. Thanks for the show.
That's why you don't bring. That's why you don't bring.
That's how it go down.